Just another RC nut here. Got another RC car. Check it out. Only the OGs are going to remember that. Just another RC nut. You got to go back, way back to see that. All right, so first off, I'd like to show the brand new center diff is a planetary center diff. This is a stock 4S center diff out of the Creighton and Outcast. And so now you got a full planetary instead of this weak little slipper clutch. That to me is the biggest upgrade out of anything. It's also got EXP drive shafts, EXP front and rear ring and pinion, 17 millimeter wheel nuts on it. And this shows you right here the size of the Sentin versus the size of the new Mojave. In typical RC Nuts fashion, because we're green and blue, I got the blue one. Here we go. Well, first, I don't ever do it this way, but let's see what the box comes with first. And then we'll get into the good stuff. All right, so in the box, the SLT3 remote, which is my favorite. I like this better than the DX3. They have just as much range, and I think the throttle response is a little better. I like these remotes a lot more than the DXs. Unless you got a DX5, then that one's better.
Or the Pro.
You can look at support, and you can look at all the stuff for the upgrades on it. It's kind of just gimmicky, but it's kind of cool. It's a 2.0, that's a 2.5. Then you got a 17 and a 12, and then a 5. And then these are little ones too, and some shock. You actually get Arrma batteries for the remote, the technical pack, which kind of shows you how to do things, set the mesh, and just day-to-day things on it. And then there's the exploded view for the body. And then this will be the exploded view for everything else. It should be in here.
No, you should open this up.
Oh, the exploded view is in here.
This is not always necessary, but
So there's the exploded view
this
for
never throw away. That way you don't call up a hobby shop and say, I need that part that attaches to the steering or whatever. You could say, I need that part number.
Yep. All right, so this is important. This one's kind of whatever. So here it is. That gives you an idea of the size of it. This has like nothing for suspension. This actually has a lot of suspension. Here's the bottom of it. It's bigger than the other 4S's.
And the
Look
hole
at
in the
those.
chassis.
Oh, they got a relief so this doesn't fill up with everything. That's amazing. I usually cut those in for my customers so that all the debris can have a way to get out. But it's got the full 6S shocks on it. That's why it's got so much suspension. 17 millimeter hubs, full-size tires. I'm really digging this. These are new with how it makes it so it doesn't roll around inside of there, because the old ones are just go on. Really nice body. It's reinforced in the back and reinforced in the front.
I like how they did the fire team where just extra support in the body.
So here it is, side by side against the Sentin. This is a Sentin boost, granted, but still gives you a side by side comparison of the two cars. Look at the suspension on that one. So they're set up very similar, same way of taking this off, but now you get a billet plate on the front. You get a better center diff, big chassis. It looks like this shares the same.
Maybe as the other 4S's. Maybe the bulkheads are the same.
I think they are the same.
That would
Which
be
is fine.
nice. Less parts to have to,
But you
hobby
can
shop
see all
has to
this
carry.
beefiness up here. You've got
Grease.
the mud guards on the back.
These are way thicker than the 6S ones. Those aren't going to snap every time you play with it.
Like little, this thing is just overly built. 120 MPSC. So it's a 120 MPSC and a 2400 kV brushless motor. And one of my favorite things about Arrma, they come with heat sinks and fans on both the motor and speed control. This is a brushed two-wheel drive one, so I get it. This is our shop demo here, and this one's going to be our shop tester. And it's got sway bars on it, stock.
I really like these tires. I'll have to.
I really like these. Oh, they're gonna fit.
The 6S Mojave.
Oh, they're the same size.
Another little tidbit. This is where you would unplug your fan and plug in your programming Spectrum card. The fantastic Arrmas with their holes on the outside, not on the inside.
Same with this one too. It's on the outside.
No worrying about sand and water getting in your tires.
Yep. Nothing will get in, and if something does get in on the outside, like if you go slow through water and it seeps in through the outside, it's just going to squirt right back out. It's set up for single or dual batteries.
I guess if you wanted to lower this down, you could put it right there.
I know a big problem with these is these little outside pieces break off. The body is really detailed with the plastic.
Yeah, is that like, oh, that's a plastic bolt-on.
Yep.
Extra piece to make it sturdier. That's awesome.
And it even has extra guards on the sides too.
To brace.
That's braced.
That way they won't flop out like a chicken.
And this looks like it sits right on this, so that it actually has support, like big time support.
An actual roll cage.
Oh yeah.
All right. Well,
that's completely supported. All right. Yeah. Well, come on down and check it out. Come buy one.
Yeah, come get one. All right, we're out here. Fred Meyer's parking lot, back behind the gas station that they're remodeling. Daylight's
Just
almost
dropping
gone.
This thing is incredibly good. I think it's one of the coolest cars I've played with in a long time. Triple. Durability test. That is one tough truck. I cannot get over this thing. Here's gonna be some cool. You ready through all these? It flat tracks better than any truck I've ever driven. And I know I've rolled it, but God, it's so. Oh, did you see me just jump up that? So that's the battery we were using. I didn't have time to charge them up completely, so we don't have time anyways.
These are pretty much storage charged.
But the motor's 140 degrees after that, which is not good. I was on it. Wow. That's 100 degrees, that case. Drive shaft's 108. Okay, so this might not be as good as I'm thinking after first just 5 minutes of playing with it out here. That should not be as hot as it is. 116 degrees, the capacitors. So first off, if you want to run a stock Spectrum 4S 5000, you have to take out the little adapter thing.
One of the adapters. There's two adapters you can take out.
Wow, this thing is so smooth and good. All right, that's the review on the Arrma Mojave 4S. I think it's absolutely amazing. It got a little hot, but I think I got some sand in the fans, and that's probably why it got up to 140 degrees. It handles absolutely amazing. It flat tracks better than any other truck I've ever driven. It's kind of like a 10 scale and an 8 scale package. It's just amazing fun. I highly recommend it, and so far, so good. I know it's only 2 battery packs in, but yeah, thanks for watching. If you guys liked the video, maybe hit the subscribe, the notifications, and the like button. Leave a comment down below. Bleep, bloop, bloop, bloop.
And come get yours.